Olá a todos, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio aqui no meu podcast Clique. O meu nome é Diogo Reis, faço parte da TLS Media e hoje vou entrevistar uns amigos que fiz através da comunidade do Josh Yugat, que através de conversarmos um bocadinho nesta comunidade consegui ter acesso a eles e eles acesso a mim e tanto eu como eles somos fotógrafos aqui na Suíça. Por isso, se tiverem interesse em saber mais desta comunidade, deixem os vossos comentários aqui em baixo e enviarei-vos um link para que vocês tenham acesso também a esta comunidade. Sem mais demoras, vou trocar do meu português para o meu inglês para conseguirmos ter este podcast hoje feito especialmente em inglês, porque esta comunidade abrange toda a gente do mundo e, como devem imaginar, os meus colegas aqui são da Suíça, falam alemão e também inglês, apesar da menina ali presente ser portuguesa, vamos fazer este podcast todo em inglês. Por isso, sem mais demoras, hi guys, how are you?
That
Let
was the
me
perfect intro. Love it.
Thank you so much. Welcome, guys, to my podcast.
Hi.
Um, for the starters, I will gonna ask you for guys to introduce yourselves, talk about a little bit about yourselves, what you guys names, and where we can find you on the Instagram or Facebook, on TikTok, whatever social medias you guys have.
I'm gonna start.
I
I'm
can
gonna
start.
start.
My name is Thierry. This is Joana. We're from Fotografie Euphorie. This is basically also all our names on socials. Where you can find us is usually photography.euphorie on Instagram, on Facebook, without the dot there, on TikTok as well. I don't know. We're everywhere.
We're very public.
Exactly.
We still have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Like
That's the best part.
I've actually been a little bit private and all that, and then out of nowhere, public name, phone numbers, where we live, and everything.
But that's the main part of being on social media.
Yes.
I think nowadays on the times we live right now, if you don't have a persona, let's say like this, a persona or something active on the social media,
Yeah.
difficult would be to some people to find us, because
Yeah.
I think 50 years ago or something like this, if somebody wanted or needed a photography, I don't know if Switzerland was the case, but in Portugal we had the yellow pages. It was like a book like this size, which you
Yeah.
would go and find the number or the company for something
Yes.
that you need. Nowadays, you just go on your cell phone, just go on
Exactly.
Instagram, type photograph or photographers or something like
Yeah.
this, or videographers if it's that the case, and you guys will find everything. So your guys' link will be associated here on the down type of the video. I'll make for
Mhm.
photography and
Yeah.
let me ask you something. What you guys do mostly about photography? What is the type of business or what's your niche for the photography that you guys make?
I think the first thing that comes to my mind is just everything that has to do with love between people.
Yeah.
That's like pretty to say, but I think the correct term is wedding photography, couples, engagements,
Yeah.
and sometimes
Yeah.
even family.
Yeah, so that's the main focus. We're always open for new experiences or to try something new as well. But our main focus is on weddings and couples and engagements. And then, as you said, we also have done some family photo shoots as well before. But that would be our main focus.
I think it's much easier to photograph love since we're a couple ourselves.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's like, how do you explain? It's like couple photo shooting. And you're like, yeah, touch her on her face and do that. And now we can actually show it on ourselves, like do that, do this, lift her up, all this. It makes it more playful for the people, especially most people, like everyone we ask, they always say we're not photogenic. Like this one thing everyone says.
shy in front of the camera. They
Getting
usually
nervous from front of the camera and things, and
they usually haven't been in front of the camera too often. We know that feeling as well. That's we always say, like, okay, we also don't like to be in front of the camera. That's why we stand behind it, but we can make you feel comfortable in front of it. So
I love both ways. I love the part that you are behind the camera and in the front of the camera. I think then you guys will start to. I don't know how long you guys are in the community right now. Since the
so
beginning, or
our business, like we have it today, that's very young still. We founded the company in July,
yeah,
I think.
summer this year.
So this summer, we both had experiences with the camera already a long time before that. But it's still very young. We're still getting used to everything. We're still always improving with how we interact, how we pose to people, how we communicate, and all these things. Also
Like
getting more
business.
comfortable with everything as well.
Yeah, and I think like business things, you already have a little bit of experience, which makes it easier for me to learn from you.
Yeah. So I had a company with a friend. Founded that a bit more than a year ago, I think. But that didn't work out. It would have been a cool idea, as he would have been working as a videographer. I would be as the photographer. So you can get everything at once for your wedding day, so you don't have to find different people.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out. But it lit that spark in me to keep on going with that. And she has been interested or been a little bit of a hobby or an enthusiastic photographer for quite a while as well. And we were like, why not do this together?
Yes, love the idea. I have my, what was the Nikon D7200? So love it. It's everyone's starter. Love it. And he forbid me to use the A on top of here. Well, no, you're not touching the auto mode. You are learning in manual. And that's the only thing. Like, we only photograph in manual.
Yeah.
Which is more fun.
Yeah.
It's like.
I started actually quite the same way, because I love photography and the sense of what the photography brings you, as you can go on vacation, or you can record or photograph something funny on the vacation, or a family lunch or something like this. I would always be the photographer for the family, and I started with a Nikon D3300. This was like a present from some friends of mine when I got here on Switzerland, because here according to Switzerland, we make a lot of money. We are always millionaires. And and they gave me this like a present. So I would go hiking, I would go on the mountains, and I would take this camera with me and try to make photographs of everything. And I'll always be shooting on automatic, because I didn't know the settings for the camera, or what should I need for the ISO or something like this. And then I think was this year, beginning of the summer, I had a couple friends of mine. They asked me, Diogo, if it's okay for you, we would love to have you as our guest on our wedding, but we want to ask you for a favor. I said, okay, no problem. If I can help, that's not a problem. We know you have some cameras and you love photography and video. If it was okay for you, could you bring your cameras and photograph our weddings? Because everybody here in Portugal just ask for crazy prices about photography and video and everything.
Understandable.
And I said, okay, no problem, I will do that. And I made the photography day. I was shooting with a Nikon Z30 for video, and I just bought a tripod just to have some stable images. And I was shooting all the wedding with the Nikon 3000 and with the kit lenses, and everybody loved the photographs. Everybody said, "Oh, this is amazing! You should switch your mode, and you should make this like something professional for you. Then you could go back to Portugal and work in photography and everything." And then I said, okay, so if I have a lot of people telling me, these people that really enjoy me, that are my friends, my family, and saying all the time that I'm a good photographer. Then I switch and I start to make the same things as you guys. Go on manual, try to learn what is an ISO, what is the F on the camera, what does look the lenses, how should I take the most amazing things that the camera
Yeah.
can give us. And I started to do that. And since I started to do this, I already spent a lot of money in camera.
Yeah.
Should I sell that one organ or?
Yeah, the problem is that then you start to learn the manual settings and learn how to be a photographer, I should say, and then you start to
Yeah.
realize that you need to spend a little bit of more money on
Yeah.
on lenses, on flashes, and everything. And
Yeah.
that's also something I started to use and started. Always say it on my Instagram page that if you are starting, buy something that it fills your needs. Don't go
Yeah.
high, because you don't need to go spend 3,000 euros or 3,000 Swiss francs on a camera when you're just going outside shooting some hiking or some friends or something like this. If you're going to start shooting and make money with this, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You really need to spend the money, because you're gonna really need to have some good lenses and
That's investment.
some machine that will work. For example, for us that we shoot here in Switzerland, it's not most of the cases, because for what I see, all the weddings are mainly outside and not inside of a church. If it's
Yeah.
always more than 30 people, so I think it calls an elopement, right? More the type of weddings here in Switzerland is more elopements than like a big wedding as in Portugal.
It goes more towards the direction of elopements. I think elopements can be as few as just a couple, and then expands to just a small group of like an intimate ceremony with just a few friends and like the closest friends and few parties of the family, probably. But we haven't seen the hugest weddings yet here in Switzerland. I think it's not that common, actually. Yeah. In Portugal, how is it? It's usually quite big, right?
I don't know if Joana went already. Did you went already to a Portugal wedding or something?
Not a Portuguese one, but I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah,
And
minimum you have.
Friends.
Yeah.
Like
Minimum you have 150 persons. 150.
Many.
Minimum it's 100, 150, something like this. And you start the day like shooting the groom and the what's the name in English now for
the bride?
Yeah, the bride, exactly. And then you go to the church, you shot all day or for 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on the priest or it goes the ceremony. You shoot all in the church.
Mhm.
Normally it's from because Portuguese are a little bit Catholic, so the church is normally where the bride got the baptism or the first communion or something like this. The church needs to say something for you. For example, my brother, when they got married, the wife was from Porto, and my brother was from Vila Nova de Gaia. Okay, it's the same district, but it's like two cities in one. And they got married the first time as here in Switzerland. Basically, was like civil wedding, and then they got married in the church that me and my brother were baptized. My parents were married. My godmother was also married. So also everybody on my family got married on that church. And
That's also beautiful.
Sorry?
That's beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
It's like little tradition almost with all the family members.
You maintain the story. That church, like in Coimbra, that's the place where the church was. It had almost everybody in my family got married in that church with not the same priest, because it goes on ages, but everything was made like that. And then you finish the church, you go to the party, and the party you start to, like here in Switzerland, you guys just have some snacks and just some drinks. That's just the initial part for a Portuguese wedding. That's first hour, it's like that. Then you go to dinner, then you go to the second course, then you go to open the cake for the bride, and you are dancing and party until 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. So it's like all day, and next day everybody's hangover,
And
sleeping in the
drinking.
house. Yeah, that's
Wow,
the main
Like
thing.
fun.
It's always open bar. It's always open bar.
Perfect.
Now
Looking forward to go to one.
yeah, you should try to book a wedding in Portugal.
True. We're going to one next year.
In Portugal.
Yeah.
For a wedding.
But as a guest or as a photographer?
I guess.
Yes.
I guess so. You
Like,
will.
we might
you
shoot
enjoy.
a few couples.
Yeah. Might
On
take
the
some
beach.
photos. Yeah. True. Forgot about that. Yeah.
So for a tip as me, when you go to Portugal and you're gonna be like there for 1 week or 2 weeks, say that on Instagram. Make a post, make a valid post saying you're gonna be there. If somebody wants to take some pictures, just
That's so cool. I never thought about
sell
it.
yourself. So if somebody wants that, you can enjoy that, and if you can make a little bit of money with that, perfect. If not, you're gonna have more portfolio. Every time I go to Portugal, I say I go to Portugal from this date until that date, and if somebody needs for some photographs or some photos or something like that, I'm always saying that I will be on those dates. Normally, it's kids that want to have pictures of the football game. They send me an SMS. Hey, could you come and photograph us in the football game? How much you charge? I say, it's just kids. Normally, I take like 10 euros or something like this. I go there just photographing kids. You don't need to be rich photographing kids. You just, if it's five or six kids, it's 60 euros. You make 1 hour shooting, and then you send them the pictures, and they are all happy just to post it on social media and everything like this.
And it's still a passion. Like, photographing is a passion. You don't do that for money, actually. When it's business. Money has a big part. But the root of it is passion. Like, I've seen photographers in Zurich, here in Zurich, 10,000 for a whole day. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's even a lot for here, right? So
I mean, then I don't know. So it's your price. You know what you're worth, and that's totally fine. But I'm like, no, that is like a passion, and I don't want to use that for so much money.
But the thing you have people that pay that. You have people that pay that in Portugal.
Absolutely.
For example, in Porto. If I'm not mistaken, because before I started this business, I talked to a lot of friends of mine. They were married in Portugal, for example, the last year or something, and I asked them, how much did you pay for video, photograph, and the album and everything? And the price in Porto, minimum, is 3,000 euros. 3,000 euros for a full day of wedding. You have like 4 persons shooting. It's like 2 photograph, 1 making video, normally an assistant. If you have a same day, I don't know if you guys know what is a same day. So
same day.
So in Portugal, what you do, you go to shoot the wedding, and then then you have the videograph that makes a lot of the videos, gives this card for a person. So this person is just there for one thing, just to make a small video for the day from the highlights. So that when you're gonna have the dinner, before the main course or between the courses, you're gonna have to have a video prepared for 3-4 minutes just for the highlights from the day, from the shooting of the groom, from the shooting of the
already from the day. Wow.
And on the same day you can have that video just showing to your guests, and you can all guys enjoy together the video. But those things you need to pay. Normally just a person to make this, it's 200 euros plus what you need to take with you. You need to take probably I don't know now the name in English, like the projector with the big screen and everything, and all of this takes money. But it's minimum 3,000 euros in Portugal. But you have photographers also in Portugal that take 10,000 euros just to photograph. And they go with the big team, and then I think it's the type of gear you guys have. For example, if you're gonna shoot the wedding with the cinema camera and you have a lens, and everything, and you look for that, you
those
will
things
have the clients for that.
definitely. I mean, those things cost, and also the service, especially like a same-day delivery of a highlight.
And everyone does that. That is awesome.
Exactly. I mean, it's a great idea, and it's a great thing, but also comes at the price of, like, with all the, as you said, with the material, with the work that goes into it, and everything like that. That's
it's very impressive too, because these photographers, they know what they're worth. They know what they do. They know, hey, I do that, and that with my very expensive equipment.
Yeah.
That's why I cost so much.
Yeah.
And I think we still need to learn that, because the other person, it's very difficult for me to accept money.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was never easy for me to accept money or anything. So I'm still learning.
And at the moment, I think that's probably not our target audience at the moment. I mean, everything can change in the future. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. At the moment, we're more a little bit on the lower budget end, especially, like, we're also, as we said before, still learning everything, still finding our way on how to do things, and how to run this business successfully. And at the moment, we're also looking for the people that can maybe not afford a 10,000 francs photographer. Even though we're in Switzerland, it's still a lot of money. So we're probably still on the lower end, but we're seeing how it goes, and then gradually probably increase the prices until we reach a point where we're happy with it, and can afford to do it as a 100% job, just that, basically.
I don't know if you guys saw Josh talking about this on these YouTube channels or with the videos and shorts, and he says when he started, he had a job just to compensate the lack of working on photography. Before he's just focused on really photography, and he was always saying that, for example, he was shooting at weddings, and he started, for example, like a budget for $500. After 10 weddings, he booked 10 weddings, he raised the prices.
Exactly, I saw that as well. With every 10 weddings,
10 more you can follow until he get to the point that he understands that the people cannot pay or won't pay more than that, and then he says, okay, this is the defined price that I have here. I cannot go higher than this or lower than this. This is the main focus. And the thing is also that, for example, for you and me, this is like a second job, not the main job. That's why we also take a little bit lower prices, because it's like an extra. But if you make like this full time, you need to go on those prices, because you can have 2-3 weddings a year or 40 weddings a year, and you need to pay for a studio, you need to pay rent, you need to pay. So the prices will be higher because you need to maintain 12 months a year with those type of works.
Exactly.
No, it's hustling time right now. Like, we do have a 9-to-5 job. And it's funny how our friend said, 9 to 5, 5 to 9.
That's
and I think that was so cute, working from 9 to 5 and then continue working from 5 to 9.
Yeah.
You guys are using the Facebook groups already.
We tried that, actually.
I mean, we booked one as well from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We booked one wedding through Facebook as well. But it's...
For August, or?
No, it's...
We have like the board here.
I know the feeling.
Sticky notes on the wall as our project board, basically, at the moment. It's I think like June, July, somewhere there it is.
Cool. I totally lost.
It's the one where it's at the farm with the laws.
It's going to be so fun.
They're going to have they're going to have an outside wedding close to the forest, I think. And then the party and everything is upwards on a farm with the little farm hut and everything like that. And outside
the barn.
Exactly, but with a barn there, and they're going to have alpacas there. And I think sometimes they like dress up the alpacas as well. So I think we're going to get some cool shots there.
Long necks.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I think that one we got through Facebook group, but we're never
Well-
really sure with the Facebook groups, because there's like Josh, as you mentioned him before, he's always with the Facebook groups, but currently in Switzerland we don't feel like it's going that well with the Facebook groups. There are some groups, but what we see most of the time is
For
the
vendors. Yeah.
yeah. It's not someone
Yeah.
searching for something, but it's the vendors. Hey, look, we're here if you want something.
Yeah.
Or if someone comments, hey, look, we're still looking for a photographer next year, that date, whatever. Then underneath, even if you have the notifications on and everything, 5 seconds later, almost, you have like 30 comments already.
Every time I see that somebody's asking for a photographer, and underneath they have like 50, 60 comments say, oh, okay, I'm here. I never reply on that.
Yeah.
I always choose the person and send directly an SMS to the person.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much
Never,
smart.
because if you're not the first person to make a comment there, she
Just
will not,
scroll.
100% she will not scroll for
No, who wants that?
99% of that looking for the best photos of them. So I sent directly the SMS. I made that with so what I made like I think was last month. I have like a group, a Facebook group here with Portuguese people in Switzerland, and
Uh-huh.
it was a person asking for a photographer for next year in Switzerland, and because the prices here are really high, and I sent him directly a message to his Facebook page and said, "Okay, my name is Diogo. You looking for a photographer? How can I help? Let's talk a little bit and understand what are your needs or what you're looking for your wedding day. And first of all, congratulations on your wedding."
Huge.
Like
but
24
that's,
hours later, the guy was responding me and sending me an SMS. Okay, let's talk. Let's make a WhatsApp call or something like this, or a Zoom call if you guys want it. And we talk about it. I first of all I ask him what he really pretends to his wedding day. So is it just photography? Is this video? How many hours we'll be shooting? Because here in Portugal you make like all day. You don't shoot like for 5 or 6 hours. It's 12 hours minimum, and after 12 hours you pay an extra hour, or you have a package that you pay for all days. But you also have photographers in Portugal. They take like 2,000 euros, and they give you everything, but then you are waiting for the wedding photography for 1 year instead of like 3, 4 months. They book everything they can, and then they work in the winter with the editions and everything, and then after 1 year you get the. I don't think that's fair, and I don't want to also work like that, because if you get married in February and you just get the photos and the videos next year in February, that sucks. Probably you're already divorced, probably you're already sick from the person.
you forgot about it. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
he got married last year. True, yeah.
I got a friend that he got was not like almost a year, but was like 9 to 10 months when he got all everything. That's I think it's too much.
What we like to do is, or what we have on our website as well, is a delivery time of 4 weeks. Is what we're trying to achieve.
We actually broke the record.
Yeah, we did one after 2 weeks. It was delivered, and that's with like several hundreds of photos. I think it was like 7.
Do you guys also make video or just photograph?
For the moment, just photography.
Okay.
Like video is very interesting, but I think we're better at photographing, so we don't want to take people's money for something we're not good at.
Yeah, still need to get into it. I mean, it's still a cool thing in the end, but still need to get into it, need to learn it, and then maybe start there again if they're booking us for photos. Talk to them, be like, hey, is it cool if we also take videos as well, just for us to practice? You will get this part for free, basically. Practicing like that, and then maybe in the future at some point we could do it as well. But for the moment, we're just focusing on photography.
The wedding I'm gonna make in February, like I already booked with me, I'm gonna make both video and photograph. But I told the person, look, the video that you were asking for, it's just for highlights from the day. So you were able to see like, I don't know, 4 to 5 seconds for just
Yeah.
part of the day, and then I will compilate everything. Would be like a music video, like 3-4 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
If I have the images, I can go to up to 5 to 10 minutes, but normally it's like 4-minute video. It's like the same day. I was talking about you guys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're gonna shoot hybrid. I already, for example, I talked to Josh about this, and he sent me like an SMS with the gallery of his own work, and I said, okay, you can make easily this. It's not it's
So how do
okay.
you do
It's
that?
hard. Normally, what I understand, everybody when everybody's shooting hybrid, they make what you guys are making. They have two persons. One is doing photo, mainly focusing photo, and the other guy is making both video and photography. So, and then you have the camera, and then you have to need an hybrid camera for that. That's why I got the new camera, the Nikon ZX3, so I can make this type of work. And because this is my opinion, because it's a small wedding, I don't think that I need to have a second shooter. I can make it there by myself. It's a big wedding. That's another thing. You really need to have two persons. But for example, for you guys, one of you guys could focus, for example, in the videos. You guys can change the settings for the camera for video. You shoot some parts of the day, and then you shoot right back to photograph, and you can have the compilation of both worlds, because the camera will give you access to that. It will be stressful, of course, absolutely. I made already this in my brother baptism for this younger kid. I made both. I was in the church making video and photo.
Awesome.
It's a little bit stressful, but you can manage. You can make that, and you can deliver a good work. You just need to understand a little bit of more of video and a little more of photography, and then
Especially with light inside a church.
Inside the church is a little bit complicated because of the light. Of the light, but I was able to make that. For example, I already talked to two or three friends of mine asking for tips, because they are more videographers than photographers. And I asked them, what was your idea, what you should think that I should do, and everything. They give me some awesome tips. I can also give you guys these tips if you guys want, because it's complicated, but you guys are two persons. So for you guys, for example, will be more easier, and you can. And the thing that I understand for hybrid photography is that you can charge a little bit more, and you can deliver the thing that the person wants, but don't have the money to pay. Because if you want, like, for example, a videographer shooting all day, Portugal probably gonna pay just for this guy 1,500 euros just to be all day shooting of you. If you both can make this kind of work, you can ask for, I'm gonna speak Portuguese numbers, Switzerland numbers, because it's completely different. But you can ask for example, 200, 300 euros more, and you can both make the type of work. You can make the video and the thing. I think that will be really a nice thing for you guys to start to study that, and be able to make that. You just need, mostly you just need a camera that gives you a really good hybrid option that can make video and photographs really easy. And I think you guys have the camera for that already. We already speak about that before. So I'm gonna ask you, for example, from the few years or this year that since you guys started, what's the feedbacks from your customers? What they are talking about your photography? Always been the contact with your customers about
Well,
your kind of
as
work.
you already said before, people are always like loving and complimenting and all that. So, yeah, but we want to hear the bad stuff. Where can we get better? And I think the most thing that really hurt me was when people were like, yeah, I don't like myself on pictures.
Photos are good, but they don't like themselves.
Okay.
They don't like their face, side profile. They don't like their bodies and all that. And I was like, that's not a feedback for us, but it still hurts. Like, we love the picture. We look at them the whole day for hours, for weeks. We're like, oh, that's so beautiful, this picture. Oh, look at them smile and all that. And then they're like, yeah, I don't like my face on that.
Yep.
I was like, it hurts. So pretty people not liking themselves. It's brutal.
That's definitely one part, but I think there's also the good feedbacks for us like in regards really to our work is so most of the people, as you mentioned before, they're like a little bit shy in front of the camera and so on. So and I think the best feedback in that regards that we got is that we make them feel comfortable. So we make them feel comfortable in front of the camera. That after a while they didn't even realize we're here in a positive way.
But a video call is like the first step we communicate with the people, and if that goes well, everything goes well.
Yeah.
Like it must click between the customer and the photographer, because they pay you for being comfortable in front of the lens.
Yeah.
And it is so hard to but you need to click with the customers. And I think they always said, yeah, thank you for this meeting video call. It really made us feel comfortable. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're feeling good and we can't wait. And
also during the day, they always said that they felt comfortable with us being there as well, as not being like this outside person that is a stranger to the party or whatever, but being really like a part of everything. Like they felt like we're friends. We're still in contact with some of them, messaging every few weeks maybe. They felt like we're also helping outside of the photography part. Like at one there was a 10-year anniversary of the wedding. We're also helping set up the tables and all these little things. And I think not because we are trying to provide that as a service, but because it's just who we are, and I feel like that's also what our clients are like, how they see us in the end.
We love people, we love company, we love beer. If someone offers us beer, we don't say no. We're like, we're your friends for today. We're here to help you. We're here to celebrate with you. We're not just here to.
Yeah. I mean, at one wedding, I was there having a beer in my hand, camera in the other one. I was shooting a few pictures like that. The guy was coming up to me. He's like, "Yeah, it's nice working like that." And I was like, "Yeah, would be nice to have it like that every day." Say no to that.
Cold beer and a photograph, it's always amazing.
Exactly.
Perfect combination.
But it also shows then afterwards in the photos if they're feeling comfortable with us, which is something I'm proud to say we achieved so far with 100% accuracy.
That's what we say to everyone. If somebody's not feeling comfortable, we see that on the pictures.
Yeah.
Therefore, the pictures are going to come shit.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
We need you natural. We need your happiness. We need you to feel comfortable. And if we don't achieve that as photographers, the pictures are just going to look whack.
Yeah.
We see that on the pictures.
Absolutely. And since they're feeling comfortable with us, we also see that on the photos.
Yes.
Like they don't feel like who's this weirdo running around with a camera, or these weirdos. But they're really like, there's Joana and Thierry over there. Don't mind them. They're just taking a few pictures, right? So
exactly, like a fly on the wall, as Josh.
Like a fly on the wall, exactly.
All the time says.
Yeah.
Exactly, like a fly on the wall in the moments where it's needed, but also there. And I mean, we can also be loud together, everyone together for a group photo, and be really present as well. But where it's not needed, we're like a fly on the wall. We're just mingling and just being there. So.
But I still need to practice to be loud and gather the people together, because I remember that one. There was this we had the luck to actually meet a famous soccer gamer on a party, and the bride was like, she was like, yeah, can you gather the people together? Like, it's the ceremony part now and all that. Okay, yeah. Now I walked through him, so I'm not gonna tell him to go there. Like, no, he's a legend. I'm not going to tell him what to do.
I also have that type of feeling when I get to some important, not famous people. Because I was working, for example, in a bar for a long time, and some of the times, I don't know if you guys know, like Big Brother or Casa dos
Yeah.
Segredos, like in Portugal, they have a lot
Yeah.
of this. And it was in Porto, and a lot of times there come some people from this type of shows and work on the coffee or the bar I was working for, and a lot of customers and my manager would come to me and say, "Oh, please go there and take like 2 or 3 pictures of them." I said, "No, I'm not gonna take some
That is
pictures
so
of them.
uncomfortable.
If first of all, if they are here, it's because they feel comfortable coming here.
Exactly.
If I'm gonna start to taking pictures of them all the time and posting on social media that
Yeah.
this person is on this bar having coffee or drinks, so you're gonna have people coming on this
Yeah.
place just searching for this person. And I was now always not comfortable taking pictures of this person. But if a guest from the bar come to me and ask, "Hey, Diogo, could you please ask Pedro so I could take like some pictures with him?" I say, "Okay, no problem. I'll go ask him. I know him. I'm gonna ask him the person." I would say, "Hey,
Yeah.
Pedro, I have some guests here at the bar. They would love to take some pictures of you. If it's okay, perfect. If it's not, I understand you're in your own time. I will not
Exactly.
disturb you." "No, no, please tell them to come to me. We'll make some pictures here or outside, whatever they want. No problem." As I, always not disturbing the famous person or going, "Hey, can
Yeah.
I take some pictures? It would be nice for my portfolio from the bar or some making some social network." No, I don't like that. But that's just me. Like you said, I'm not gonna say to this
Yeah.
person to come here to take pictures. Probably I
Yeah.
would on the wedding day, I will probably say, "Hey, come photo time." Photo time.
It's a bit
Yes.
different.
That will be a little bit different,
Oh,
but
that's
yeah.
so cool.
Mm.
Oh my god. No, but otherwise, feedback. I think I mean, your first wedding you photographed was 4 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Did you get something to learn from there?
I mean, I learned a lot
Mm-hmm.
that day. It was more like a last minute thing, favor for someone I more or less knew. I learned a lot for myself, but I don't think there was much like a huge feedback there. Also, at that point, I wasn't really in that game yet, so I wasn't really asking as proactively as I should have, maybe. But it was more like for myself, learning personally how to take the pictures there, how to interact. I learned a lot already.
You actually photographed with my Nikon.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, totally.
It was with your Nikon still.
You know, we have this Luxus with our Sony. You see exactly what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have this little how do you call this window where you see the
display,
live and you see everything. On the Nikon it was like, that is the setting, you're going to shoot the photos and you only see the photos when you click on
You need to go
replay.
through them.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
that's the great thing with now being with mirrorless cameras, where you can see all the changes you do. And back there with the DSLR, you just needed to know how to take pictures, which is, I think, also a great thing for you when I push you to go into manual mode for learning, because you're trying to think first how you need to take that picture. If it's I mean, we went a lot into the nature reserve just in our town. If it's a bird that you're trying to take pictures of, okay, you go up with the shutter speed, and then you need to increase maybe the ISO as well, because the picture is going to be darker. All these things, and also in that regard, it was a huge learning curve also for me. First with your Nikon, and then changing to the Sony. Like, all the people are always saying gear doesn't matter. But I think it
matters.
It matters only, or it doesn't matter only to the point of composition, like how to take a picture. There's like what angle, maybe what lens, like all these things. But taking a picture then afterwards, I mean, it matters a lot in my opinion.
Sorry, but the first picture I've taken with the Sony Alpha, I was like, oh, it's perfect. And it's just a random tree, I don't know, but it was perfect. Like the details, look at this.
I bought some months ago. I was shooting, like I said, I was shooting with kit lenses. I was 50 to 150, 4.5 to 6.3, and
Yeah.
16 to 50, also almost the same range. These are kit lenses.
Yeah.
And after
Wow.
shooting the wedding, okay, let's see what type of lenses do I really need? What's the best lens? And I saw and I bought the 50 millimeters 1.4.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one. We sometimes rent them.
Yeah.
The,
1.2.
the
Yeah.
difference that I saw for the lenses was stunning.
It's huge. I mean,
It's huge.
already with the one we have an 85 1.8, and already when we rented the 50 1.2, it's like already there's a huge difference in the photos you're taking, and you can see it offers already. Like if you have we have a kit lens here, 24 to 105 f4. So yeah, it's a good all-rounder. You can take good photos. But if you're taking, if you then afterwards change and we have the 24 to 70 2.8, it's already a huge difference there.
I
So
bought
it's,
I bought recently the 28 to 75 2.8 from
yeah,
Tamron, and the
yeah,
70 to 200 from
Oh,
Nikon.
yeah,
I
love.
just bought both lenses that I needed for wedding. I think for wedding, and this is also common with on or everybody tells this, you need a 20 to 70 and the 70 to 200 to make
yeah,
a wedding. Of course, the prime lenses will give you another
Yeah.
type of
yeah,
taste, another type of flavor in the photography. But I think if you have like these two lenses, you can reach out everything.
yeah. You can already do so much.
I was just waiting for, I don't know if you guys know Brack here in Switzerland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course. I was just waiting for the Nikon stuff got on sales, and I was waiting almost 6 to 7 months. I got to watch Canon, then Fujifilm, then Sony, and everything. Now I need to come to Nikon. At the moment the Nikon come to sales, I bought everything. I just
yeah, yeah.
ordered everything I need for almost half of
Why did you pay rent that much?
And the thing is that I went outside shooting with the Nikon Z3 Z6 III with the 28 to 75 and that 70 to 100, and it's a fucking huge difference.
Yeah,
The type of photograph is just amazing. It's so much clear, so much beautiful.
yeah,
The details
yeah,
and the bokeh that it gives to you, it
yeah.
makes a huge difference. Who says that? Okay, camera, the gear makes a difference when you understand what you're doing. When you're shooting in automatic, it doesn't make any sense for you to buy a 600 or 1,800 euros
Yeah,
lens or a camera or something like this. When you don't understand the gear, it doesn't matter. But when you understand the gear and when you understand what you need for that lens or that camera, why did I buy, for example, the Nikon Z6 III? Because of it's an hybrid camera. It will give me
yeah,
everything that I need for making videos and photos.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the the Z5. First of all, was because it was on price of 700 euros, and I bought that camera. I didn't regret buying that camera because that camera made me understand more about photography. Because yeah,
yeah.
the
Exactly.
dual slot, it was a range price that I could afford at that moment, and I bought that
Yeah,
camera just to understand more of photography and everything. It makes amazing pictures, even with the 70 to
yeah,
200. It will
yeah,
be my second body to take to
Mm-hmm.
a weddings and everything. Do I need more at the moment? No. Perfect will be to have two 6.6 6.3. That will
yeah,
be
Yeah.
the goal, but I don't feel the need for that right now. Those two
Mm-hmm.
cameras with those two lenses plus the 50 millimeters
yeah.
are
It's
just
amazing.
Perfect.
I think that's also
amazing.
something we're looking forward to when we eventually have all our gear and all the setup with I mean it's double the expenses, double the invest that we have to do, but it will be really cool when we have
our
when we're
third
both
and fourth.
exactly when we're
body.
both shooting with two bodies, then we can do one person maybe is doing more like with the, let's say, 24 to 70 and 70 to 200 to cover like everything. The other one could go around having a,
Prime
I don't know,
lenses.
50, 51.2 and I don't know, like a 35 or something like that, with two prime lenses, or we do like a mix or something like that, but then you can really cover everything.
Yes.
And like with intent as well, like, okay, maybe I'm walking around with the prime lenses and you're with the zoom. You will take pictures like more candid of the whole ceremony a little bit more, while I'll be more, okay, let's have a nice portrait of someone or something like that.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about having a second shooter. Like while you're being at the bride's home, at the getting ready, I'm at the groom's home.
Yeah, exactly.
Photographing him at the getting ready.
Yep.
And just so many details. Just I don't know, just many angles and perspectives from the day and situation, moments, and all that. It shows on the gallery.
Yeah,
it's really nice. We had this one perfect shoot from this couple on the ground, like having she's like sitting on top of him, hugging him. It's really pretty. And I think you shot that perspective, and I was like on the right side, getting her face and her side profile.
Also up there.
Yes, and it's just, it shows that the second shooter is just more than just someone who just takes more pictures.
Yeah.
It's like it's more than just the second camera around the wedding.
Yeah.
Not just for the safe that you're gonna get the pictures, but also to get the other things you want to get, but you cannot, because if you're shooting in 85,
exactly,
and the other guy, like you said, if one is on zoom and the other one is on prime lenses, you will have the best of two worlds.
Yeah,
because you will get everything that you need for making the most beautiful gallery that you can deliver it for the bride and the groom on that day. I totally agree with you guys on that perspective of the photography. I think you guys said already before, but how long you guys are with Euphoria photography at the moment in the market?
So we've been
officially
like that since
this year,
since this summer. Yeah.
Yes, officially, like with signatures and all that stuff. So like next year we pay our first taxes.
Yeah.
For that.
And probably this year
and all that. Yes.
Probably this year we had more spendings than income, but so there's not much of taxes to pay. But next year will be, and since July or end of July, more or less, is how we have this business now. Yeah.
But you guys also make I forgot to ask you guys. You guys make also wedding family, but if, for example, somebody wants to reach out for you guys to make a photograph of product. What I mean with product, if, for example, watches. If somebody want to photograph some watches because they build them watches of, you guys also make those type of works, or you guys just focus on the family and wedding photography?
Yes, I believe we're not this kind of people who say no. Like we have to, we have the time right now for that, but we surely say, look, we're wedding photographers. Are you sure you want to have us photograph your product? Because we can do that. Like we have the right equipment at home as well.
It's not our specialty. We're focusing really on like the weddings and couples. But I mean, we're always open to try new things, as that also improves your photography in general, your skills. As you know, there's the detail shots at a wedding as well, which more or less goes into product photography. When you do the little setup of like the rings and, I don't know, perfume and all these things. But it's not our main focus. And if someone's asking, we think about it. We have a chat with them of like, let's see what they are expecting, and then we can see.
Because I just made this question because that was my point. Because you, on the wedding day, you also make product from the product pictures of the details from the wedding rings and everything. And I think it's a good thing that you have like a paid job for the product if somebody wants to watch to take photographs of watches, of shoes, or whatever they make, because then you're gonna have also the training and the
Exactly.
ability to make those
Exactly.
products for the wedding day. Even though on the wedding day probably nobody gives a fuck about the shoes or the perfume or everything, but you need to have those type of photos. They don't mind
That's what we're saying as well.
on that, but 20 years in forward they will love to remember what type of perfume or what type of shoes or watch was made for that. I would like to ask you guys, why, sorry.
I think nobody ever remembers about your, I don't know, red tissues on the table.
Yeah.
Like, people are there to get drunk and celebrate your love. Like, I don't fucking care about your fucking red tissues, but yeah, it's your thing and we love that.
I'm gonna show you the one small detail from the wedding that I shot, my first wedding that I shot.
Yes, please.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's beautiful.
And this little thing, I stole it because this is a small piece of paper. But the thing for me that made a huge difference, and this was not made on purpose, the groom said to me that it was not made on purpose. This has my name. Let me try to focus. This has my name.
Yeah.
And my what's the, I don't know in English.
Lucky number?
No, the number doesn't mean anything. The name underneath, it's the name from my ex-girlfriend son. That I was with him. I was with her for 5 years, so I have a big connection. It's the stepson, and these kids for me means a lot. And on the thing was that for the table on the wedding day from them was my name and the name from him underneath. And the bride and groom come to me and said, Diogo, look, we didn't make this on purpose. They just write it, the names literally.
Yeah.
So if that happens, it was just a case for the moment. And this is a small detail from the wedding. I have the keychain from the wedding that's the present the broom and the guy give to everybody. But this I bring with me. And this is a small detail I always remember from the wedding days from them, because he has my name, the kid's name underneath.
Yeah.
This for me, it was the most beautiful thing from the wedding regarding my person as a guest. And I think these small details for persons, okay, like me, I'm more a sensitive person with these small types. I like to take care of these small details. I like that you are able to touch the person's heart with the small details. For example, I made a shoot the other day, a family shooting with the wife, the man, and the kid. And I talked and I sent the gallery for digital gallery. But before of that, I took the time to make a photo, black and white, sending like a small thank you note. I made a reel on Instagram about that, and sending this by mail to them, just saying thank you, just to contract me for that day to make the photos and that. And I think these small details, those are the ones that make the difference in the day of the person. But I'm like this. Not everybody is like this. No, but some of the people.
But it makes it special.
This I think is special. This is with me. This I have, for example, here also. This is from the baptism from my kid's brother. You guys cannot see it because it's not focusing. Okay, this is here. And it says, no, was from Christmas. Sorry, it was not the baptism. The Good Christmas, Uncle Diogo. This was from the Christmas dinner. The wife from my brother made the dinner for every family, and everybody got a dish. They got a small thing right. I can bet you there was 12 persons in there. A lot of them. This was already on the trash. Mine, is here.
Aw.
I love these small details.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somebody lost the time of the day just to remember you, just to
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's beautiful.
to tell
I mean,
you, look, you're an
Yes.
important person.
Yeah.
Yes.
What we're doing is like more than on the client side, is we're doing a little surprise box. We also send them an online gallery that they can share with their friends. It has password and everything like that, so that everyone can easily download the photos that they want. But for the couplet themselves, we also we create a little box where we add a little bit of personality in there. We also have a little thank you or congratulations again handwritten by
It's
us.
different.
Every box is different, so
Like
one place that we have been to, they're also yoga and spirituality and these
she
things.
was pregnant, so
She was
there are going
pregnant,
to be
yeah.
5 heads
Yeah,
soon.
and they had these crystals at home as well. And since we also have crystals at home, we were like, okay, let's add some in there as well. And we added one extra for the new kid that will be born soon, I believe. And it's really those small things that they also remember. She was like, oh, she also said that to us when she was messaging on WhatsApp to
Yeah,
us.
she posted it.
Yeah. It's
You're like,
those small
let's see if
things,
she
right?
notices it.
Yeah.
She
Those
did
are the
notice.
things that will make you differentiate from the other guys.
Yeah.
The small time you lose to make somebody feel special, I think those are
Exactly.
the most important things in the day.
Yes, that's why
Like these
everyone
small
is
things.
different.
Yeah, and it's a special day. I mean, we always say, hopefully, it's your only wedding day that you're going to have, and it's their special day, and it's really a huge sign of trust that they want us to be there to photograph their beautiful day, and we also try to give back in that way, I would say.
Yes, and we're trying our best to be there for the clients because also in those times, may everyone get married once and everything, and it's their first time choosing a photographer.
Yep.
So you can't just sit down with someone. So what do you want?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's our first time. What do we want? You tell us.
I mean, what we did there to also help the clients a bit is, like you see so many photographers that are having their packages being like, yeah, 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, then up to 6 hours, 8, 10, whatever. We were doing it thinking it's so complicated because in the end, no one has ever, or hopefully it's their first wedding. They have never planned this before. They don't know for how long they want to have you there. What is really
how
important.
long is 3 hours?
Exactly.
How long is 6 hours? What does that mean?
And what we're doing is we then reduced this whole thing. We said, okay, we just do a half-day package and a full-day package. And full-day package really is, for us, is really full-day package. We will be there from the getting ready until basically the party ends. We're there on the dance floor and also from the first look and all these things.
Until the last one walks out.
Exactly. On a half day is more, I think, is more for the like civil ceremonies. More often.
It's very a Swiss thing too here.
Yeah, that they have on different days these things. Like they have the civil ceremony on one day, and then some other day they have the party. Maybe also like a free ceremony there as well.
We're doing that next year.
Yeah.
Also in April.
Yeah.
This one's April. Is the civil one day and the next day the whole day. So it's a 1.5 day.
And also in
May,
just in January as well.
Oh yeah.
But there they said, okay, look, we don't need to have you there for I don't know for how long. So we said, okay, we can do the half day and split it into Friday where you have the civil ceremony with like just 2 hours. And then on the next day with the party and everything, they also needed us only for a shorter time to say, okay, let's split this up.
Yes.
Basically, we're also like individual packages there as well.
Individual packages. We also make a group with them on WhatsApp, and we're like, if there's anything we need to know or you need us to do when the special days come, please text us. Don't hesitate. And we actually did get something. We had a client. Oh, can you do this? I saw that on Pinterest. It's like a more creative picture. with the boxes and everything. And that's totally, yeah, sure, we can definitely try that and everything, but we're not like musicians. If there's like a picture you want on a beach, we don't have beaches in Switzerland. So it's gonna be hard. So
about that the Pinterest thing, I was talking to two friends of mine. I already made an episode with that. One was an hairdresser and then the other was the makeup artist. And they both told me, there's a lot of times that the bride come to me and ask me to make this that she saws on Pinterest. The thing is that
now we're on the beach.
the thing is that what you see there, it's the work of that photographer. The way he shoots, it's not the same way I shoot. I can make you happy and try to make similar to that, but that's not the way I shoot. I don't have the background, so you can have the same feeling that you have when you see that picture. About the hairdresser and the makeup was saying, look, you're bringing me a picture from Kim Kardashian. You are not Kim Kardashian. Your eyes doesn't look the same. Your mouth, your lips, your cheeks are not the same. What I'm going to be able to work upon, it's what you give, what you have, what you give to me. So
exactly,
if you have a mountain as a background, I will be shooting you as the background of the mountain. On, for example, the barn that you guys say that you guys are going to photograph in the next few months. That will be the main thing. Okay, you have this, you have the surroundings around you. I'm going to make you beautiful pictures about this, but a lot of people come with that. How can you make this? No. For example, for me, I will say directly, no, because what you see in there, it's the work of that person. That's the way he shoots. I can give you something similar or something.
Yes.
But we can try to make you happy as an inspiration, as you said, but will not be the same. And sometimes people understand this, and sometimes people don't understand what you.
I mean, people will look at your portfolio on the website or wherever, and they're going to book you on what is existent on your website. Like, oh, that's their portfolio. I like their style. I want to book them. I want to get in contact with them. And that's why it doesn't make much sense when you go to Pinterest. Oh, I want this. I want that style. And there's like, it's going to be really hard because, this is not our style.
That's why I think that on that moment, it becomes the time of education the client and say, okay, look, you want this, we can make this work. This will not work out. This will work. For example, on my side, I had like a guy calling to me if I could make him some work for Instagram, if I could make him some reels and everything. And I told him, okay, I have this, I can make this package for you. It's like 30 videos, 30 days. I will go to you for 4 days. For once a week, I will go to you. I will shoot this, and make this, and that. Oh, I don't want that. I just prefer to have like I make the videos I send to you, and you make the edition. I said, okay, we can also make that. That's not a problem. If you don't feel comfortable with me going to your house and make the shooting, we can make in the other side. You can send everything, but you're gonna to go on my leads. I will tell you what you need to shoot, how you're gonna need to shoot, what it's the contact from the reel, and then I'm gonna say that to you, and you're gonna send me those things to me so I can prepare everything for you to work on your social media. It's like education from the guest. For the last question, because I don't know how long we are already here, for almost an hour. No. Almost an hour. The time goes fly. So what does fascinate you guys more? What you guys love more about your type of work? What brings you joy to yourselves when you guys are shooting a wedding or you guys are shooting some
absolutely, there's so many things. Oh my god.
I think a simple answer for that is the motivation for doing weddings is being there on that special day where everyone's usually happy because they're celebrating this couple and their love, is thinking about 10, 20, 30, 40 years into the future, and thinking that they're looking back on the photos that we captured for them, those moments that we captured in the photos, and how they're looking back on their day, being happy, being like, oh, do you remember this? And
for it, like
exactly.
These photos exist because we were there.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Capturing those emotions and hopefully making them emotional again in several years into the future, where they're looking into it and be like, wow, those beautiful photos, and the moments especially that they're thinking about. Oh, do you remember, I don't know, maybe there's a grandparent was there that we were still able to picture that unfortunately is not here anymore, maybe.
Yeah, we actually had this
you
talk.
have the hog there and all these things. Yeah.
We actually had this talk a few days ago where we sent out a gallery, and the bride's uncle has Alzheimer.
So dementia.
And we were like, hey, you know what? We know about this this sickness that he has. Let's just do our best to really put a few pictures, really a lot of them, into the gallery, that it is really noticeable.
Yep.
And 2 days ago, she was like, yeah, the pictures of my uncle, thank you so much. And I'm like, I'm sorry if there are too many, but we thought about it, and we wanted really to have memories of him, you know, in the gallery. Just like, no, this is just perfect. Thank you so much. And
because what she said as well is with his dementia, where he doesn't maybe remember some things of the day, or maybe the whole day or whatever, when he looks at the pictures, it be with it, and
chills. Yeah, really. Like
I know what you mean, because I have my she already passed away, was my grandmother, and because I was here in Switzerland, a lot of times I would call her by Facebook on that time. And every time my mother comes with the cell phone to her and show her the phone, she knows I'm the grandson.
Oh.
When I went back to Portugal and come to her and give her a kiss and say hello, grandmother, she didn't recognize me. If I go on the living room, and I made this, if I go on the living room and I call her back by WhatsApp or Facebook, and she remembers that I'm her grandson because of the phone call, because she associates that, and she triggers on the ad the thing that, and she was starting to smile because of that.
No.
Those are small details that make all the difference.
Yeah, that's a shit sickness. Just so shitty. It's like a demon sickness. My grandmother from Portugal, she had the dementia too, and when I visited her, she was also like, "Oh, such a nice girl visiting me. So nice from you. Thank you for visiting me. Nice girl from I don't know where." And I was like, yeah.
On you, it's a hard book, but
it is. So
it's complicated.
Hearing that, thanking us for having so many pictures put in that gallery from her uncle, it was like, this is one of the reasons why, you know, moving someone's heart, touching someone's heart, and doing something thoughtful and meaningful. It's like one of these things.
And I think that's the motivation behind it, basically, the emotions behind the photos that are people having with those photos, with the moments that we captured. I think that would be the biggest motivation we have.
I mean, we're people's people.
People's people.
We love people. We love company. Just as I said at the beginning, you want to give us drugs? We take the drug. No, no, but we celebrate with you. No, exactly. We really try the best for these people to become friends, and that's. We love new connections. We love getting to know new people, new friends, new groups. Even we feel it was so awesome that we're sitting here and talking to each other. That is so cool.
Yep.
Because we always say between the photographers, how is this?
Community over competition, right?
Community over competition. Like, why the fuck? Is there so many hate out there because your pictures are so shitty?
You found a lot. You can find a lot of that in Facebook groups in Portugal.
It's not for course.
I have like 2 or 3 groups, and the last time was like a girl asking some tips. How can I improve my photograph? How can I make like this? And there was a guy there just ripping her off, saying, "Oh, if you need to improve, or if you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be called like a photographer." And then I
Like, we
come,
want to be these
and then I
people.
and then I come and I make a party of that comment, and everybody like my comment. I said, please, if you don't have nothing positive to say, just shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
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 Second of all, I mentioned the girl name and said, if you want to take some pictures, do as I do, for example, go on the place from your city that has a lot of tourists, that has a lot of people. Go and talk to the persons and
Yeah.
ask them if you can take some pictures of them, if you can make some gallery, and then you will send them by email this gallery with no money whatsoever. You just want to train the pictures. You just want
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
yourself understandable, and this person can probably become a customer for you. I had this already happen to me. I had
Exactly.
this already happen to me. I went on the streets and I make some pictures. Was in the skate park.
Mhm.
I took some pictures of the mother and the kids playing around with the bicycle and the skates and everything.
So cute.
And after that, I sent the gallery and said, if you guys would love to have like a family photos or something like this, it would be my pleasure to make. Okay, but let's make that. Let's make that happen. And I, from offer from mine for free, I got some paid job with that.
Nice.
That is
The
so
problem, a
cool.
lot of photographers say, these new photographers, they are charging underneath the prices. Look, if I'm charging 200 euros for a wedding, and if you're charging 3,000 euros for a wedding, the type of my client, it's not the same as your
It's not the
client.
same, exactly.
Exactly.
You have various types of, we cannot all charge 3,000 or 4,000 euros for a wedding, because
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna shoot the same that you guys shoot, the same that guy
Yeah.
shoot. So
Yeah.
you don't need to be angry with people wanting to start a business and wanting to take
Exactly. I mean,
20
that's
bucks or 15 bucks or whatever it is. They are starting. Probably in 5 years or 6 years, they will not be charging anymore 150 or 200 euros. They will probably charging 3,000, because they got
exactly.
to that level of photography.
I mean,
Mhm.
you also have to start somewhere. You cannot just ask for 3,000 euros for a wedding if you don't have any work to show. Because who's
Like,
who's
how are
booking
you?
if you don't
Yeah.
have any work to show? You don't have a portfolio. You have to start there.
You
I
need
mean,
a
that's
portfolio.
we did that as well. We're going to shoot 2 weddings that we're doing for free, because we're getting portfolio out of that. We're getting to learn as well from our side. We have things to show, and we also have paid jobs next year that we're going to do, which are on the cheaper end. But you have to start somewhere. It's not like, hey
Exactly.
guys, here we are. Please pay us 3,000 bucks, even if you don't know what you're booking. But we promise we're really good.
Like, I don't know if you know the photographer Mike Jeffrey. He's
Yeah.
a really
The pink guy.
love that guy. Like, his online courses are 5 stars. Love it.
I know the guy.
And he also said the first 1 to 2 years there's not going to happen much. Like, it's very much just building a portfolio, learning how to become a better photographer and all that. But we exist officially since summer this year. We can't expect like having clients all over the year, and I don't know.
Plus, it's photography. You need to look for the clients. You cannot just open a studio and be sitting inside of the studio. Okay, now everybody needs photographs. No, you need to look for the clients. You need to go chase your really customer and the person that will book you.
And that's why how we stay as we are. Like, we're being ourselves. We talk to people, and if we're being too loud or if we swear too much for these people, they're not our ideal clients, because we want to work with people, and pull this energy from the people. Like, that's how we are. If you want to work with us, if you want us to spend the whole day taking pictures of your special day, that's how you have to accept us, because that's how we are. That's who we
That's
are.
the energy we're going to bring.
That's the energy we're going to bring in.
Yep.
So that's how we want to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I mean, fake smiling and then telling, yeah, you know what, yeah, I really love, yeah, this, that's not who we are. We want to be alive with the people, and
even with little things, also we have to be comfortable as well at the wedding, to bring out our best work in the end. We're not going to do that coming in like a 3-piece suit and a cocktail dress for her and whatever. We're going to be with a little bit more comfortable clothes. We are the people listening to metal, having tattoos, swearing around and whatever. That's the energy we're going to bring, right? So
the couple that we're photographing next year on August 1st, that's the National Swiss Day, so happy birthday Switzerland and all this. I love them so much. So we met them the first time, and we had our beers already on the table waiting for them with our laptop and our presentation and all that. And I don't know, he was like, yes, that's them.
They were like, guys,
they ordered.
It's not even a question. It's not even a question if we're going to book you. You're coming. You guys, we're going to organize where you can sleep because it's somewhere in the mountains.
With us, and you
have to drink.
You have to drink with us, and you're gonna sleep in our house and all that. And it's like, damn, if we wouldn't be like ourselves, it would never happen with the clients. And
they already know it's going to be great.
Yeah, they already say, "Oh, this is going to be so nice."
I think that is the most amazing part of this job, is that you can really connect to everybody that reach out to us and to understand how are we able to do our job. Thierry, Joana, thank you so much for this time, for this, I don't think 1 hour and a half. I think we should the episode. We will probably continue this conversation off the platform. We'll probably talk about in the future working together and make something nice about photography. I'm just gonna speak again a little bit in Portuguese also, by the end she will understand. So muito obrigado a todos por terem assistido aqui ao episódio do podcast Clique. Este é o Thierry e a Joana, são fotógrafos na Suíça, têm o Euphory Fotografia, depois vou-vos deixar os links deles associados em baixo, caso vocês tenham interesse em segui-los nas redes sociais, por favor o façam. O meu nome é Diego Reis, faço parte da TLS Media e mais uma vez obrigado por assistirem ao meu podcast Clique. Beijinhos, tchau guys, have a nice day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. Bye.